Hello and welcome back to my channel. I have 3 tower block DIYs for you today. So the first DIY, you only need 7 tower blocks and then some wood glue. So it's not much of a tower block DIY, but it does use them. This is a coaster. I got a set of 12 from Amazon. I will link it down below. And then I'm just gluing down a tower block, and then I'm just placing a Christmas tree in between the tower blocks. I'm not gluing them down yet, and I'm just going to keep doing that all the way around. What I should have done is set it all out first before I started gluing it and made my spacing better, so you guys will know to do that instead. But you don't have to use Christmas trees for this. You could use the wee mushrooms or the angels or the snowmen in place of the Christmas trees. So I'm just using the Christmas trees as spacers because we are not gluing them to this part of the DIY. This wooden plaque is from Dollar Tree, and I'm just placing the part that I just made on top. I'm not gluing it down, but I am going to glue the trees in between each of those tower blocks. I know you can't really see what I'm doing right now, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to do it all the way around. Don't worry, I will show you in just a sec what it looks like. And then I'm gluing these right to that rim. That's a quick look. And then I stained the pieces with some Golden Oak Gel Stain by Varathane, and I've got my wee helper back, and now I'm going to glue the pieces together. I didn't want to glue them together because obviously I had the stain on the inside. I love how this turned out. Obviously you can paint it or stain it any colour you like. I chose to use the Golden Oak, but I just placed a candle on it. You could also put a wee plant on it. And then this is a rechargeable battery operated candle from Amazon, so I'll link them down below as well. A set of three different sizes. So for this DIY you need 80 tower blocks and obviously some wood glue. I'm gluing together this square of tower blocks, and it is 16 blocks across and 5 blocks high. I'm not going to show you me gluing the whole thing. And always just make sure you wipe off any excess glue. And if you don't want to use this many blocks, you could stick some foam board to the back and just do the frame part I'm going to do on the front. Or you could put blocks behind the edge of the frame that I'm going to make, and then leave the middle out and then put some foam board in there if you wanted to. So I am just making 2 squares, and you see each tower block, one end is touching the side of the block before it, so it makes a perfect square. And I make 2 of these, and I like to use a paintbrush sometimes to get in the wee corners and stuff to get rid of the glue. And then I'm gluing together 3 tower blocks at the top and the bottom. I'm making 4 sets of 3 tower blocks, and then I am going to glue these to the top and the bottom to make a frame. If you want to, you could paint or stain your frame before you glue it to the back of the blocks, the back piece. If you wanted to have it a different colour, you would do that after you glue it together. So now I'm just putting some glue on the back so I can attach it to the other piece. Now the top and the bottom is a little bit longer than this back piece, so you just have to line up so that you can't notice that they're not as long, if that makes sense. Once it's all put together, you can't even see. And then I'm going to use these wee Christmas trees again, and I'm just going to glue one in each corner. Again, you could use any of the wee pieces for this, or you don't even have to use these. You could put like a half bead in there, or you could just leave it blank. And then stained it all with the golden oak stain again. Wee helper's back. And I am just attaching a sawtooth hanger to the back. And the wee screwdriver that they gave me with it was too small and not working, so I got one of these ones. It was a pack from Dollar Tree. You could always string up some beads to make a hanger for this. You don't have to do it like this. And this is a Noel sign or a Christmas tree decoration from Dollar Tree. They had snow and hope, and they had different colours, but I thought that I would put it in here. I put it in the middle, but I decided to take the greenery off it because I'm going to change it for something that looks better. And I'm just hot gluing that in the middle. You could also put some scrapbook paper in there. You could put a picture in there. You don't have to use this Noel sign. And then here's some greenery from Dollar Tree, and I am going to glue it in these spaces on the frame. These berries are also from Dollar Tree. So I was just figuring out how I wanted to place the greenery. That's always the hardest part for me. And if you can't find the Christmas trees, did I say it already? You could put pine cones in there. That would look nice. Also, you could use this for any season. You don't just have to use it for Christmas, or you don't even have to use it for a season. There's like so many possibilities with this frame. So I'm just hot gluing down the berries. And then I did the other side the same. And I'm going to do the top and the bottom different from the sides. You could do them all the same if you wanted to. But I'm just trimming these pieces down. For the top and the bottom, I wanted to put the berries in the middle. So I'm just gluing these pieces in place, and then I'm going to put 3 berries in the middle, and then I have the branches kind of curving down the way, and for the bottom I'm going to have them curving up the way. I'm definitely going to make different versions of this frame in the future, so keep an eye out for that. I didn't like how the bowl was looking, so I redid that off camera and made a wee tail on it. And then I also added back the berries, and the wee pine cones that came off it. But I didn't bother showing you that because I just hot glued them back on. And this is how it turned out, and I love this. It's so Christmassy. I just love that colour wood with the red and the green. I think it looks so pretty. For this DIY, you need 83 tower blocks. And I'm going to start by making a rectangle. So I have 2 blocks along the bottom and 1 either side, and they're standing on their side. And then I have some geometric beads, and The corners are with the hole facing up, and the others, the holes are all facing in the same direction. And then I'm just gluing them all together. I only had a few geometric beads left. I've ordered some more because I just love how things look with them. And I still have loads more ideas for them. If you wanted to, you could use the round beads for this, or the half beads. I'm just taking a paintbrush to get rid of any of the excess glue in between. And now I'm going to frame it with some more tower blocks, 3 along the top and the bottom and 2 at the side. If you wanted to, you could do this for the sides of the box as well. Obviously the 2 ends would have to be smaller, but I didn't have enough of the geometric beads to make all the sides like this. And now I am just gluing a wee half bead on top of each of those holes. You don't have to do this either, you could just put the holes on the inside. So for the side of this, I have 2 tower blocks I'm gluing together in that direction, and then I'm gluing together 6 on the other direction. That one was too skinny. And then another 6 straight onto those, and then another 2 at the end. If you wanted to see the geometric beads on the other side of this box, then I would just make enough tower blocks to just cover that wee window on the other side, but I wanted to cover up the whole thing because this is what's going to keep the lid in place as well. And then I am going to glue on 3 of these wee trees. You can use any of the wooden shapes for this, or you could put a wee picture in there, or like a wee wooden snowflake or something, just whatever season you make it for, or you could put someone's name in there. So I'm making 2 sets of 9 tower blocks, and they're all laying flat, and this is going to be the sides at the back and the front. And then this is 2 sets of 6 tower blocks, and that's for the sides. And this is the base of the box. You need 21 blocks, and they are going to be 3 blocks across and 7 blocks high, and they're laying flat as well. And like I said, I just kept the sides simple. You could do the blocks facing the other way if you wanted to have them all going straight across. And when I get more beads, I will make another version of it with them on the sides and stuff as well. But I stained it in the golden oak as well. And here I am just gluing all the pieces together. And now if I make it again, I am going to do this part first, and then I will do the lid, the back of the lid. I will make sure that it fits in better than this, because at one side it kind of sticks out a couple millimeters. So that's what I'll do different next time. So I decided I wanted to use these wee blocks from Dollar Tree in the corners, and I should have done that before I painted it. Stained it, sorry. And yeah, I'm just gluing 1 in each corner, and then I'm going to stain it, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like. So this is it with the box closed. You can always add some ribbon or something to the sides if you want to, but I love how this turned out. I'm going to make one with some wee mushrooms on it, and I'll do the sides as well. I'll show you that to you guys soon. And then I'm going to show you the inside of the box at the end of this clip. There you go. And it fits nicely, the lid fits nice in it. But let me know which one of these is your favourite. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video, bye!